Okay, let's talk about something we all know way too well, that feeling of morning grogginess. We're going to dive into the science of why our brains feel so offline when we first wake up. And more importantly, I'm going to lay out a super simple, science backed routine to basically reset your brain for a killer day. You know the feeling, right? The alarm goes off, your eyes crack open, but your brain just feels like it's stuck in mud. It's that frustrating morning brain fog that can totally sabotage the start of your day before it even gets going. So, what's the deal? Why does this happen? Is it just a lack of willpower? Are some of us just doomed to not be morning people? Well, the real answer has nothing to do with your personality. It's all about your biology. To put it simply, your body is literally caught between two worlds. The hormones that helps you get a good night's sleep are still floating around in your system, and the wake up and focus machinery, well, it hasn't gotten the memo yet. But here's the really cool idea, the game changer. What if you could intentionally flip a few biological switches to send a clear signal to your brain and body that says, hey, it is time to power on? That's exactly what we're about to do. It really boils down to these three simple but incredibly powerful habits: immediate hydration, morning sunlight, and some gentle movement. Each one of these plays a super important part in shaking off that grogginess. So let's break them down one by one. First up, the easiest one of all, and honestly, it might be the most impactful: hydration. I know, it sounds almost too simple to make a real difference, but the science of what's happening inside your brain cells overnight makes this an absolute must-do. I love this quote because it just perfectly captures the effect. Before you even think about coffee, before you check a single email, giving your brain the water it's starving for is like flipping the main power switch. It's that fundamental. So, what's really going on in there? Well, all night long, your body's been busy repairing itself, and it uses up a lot of water to do that. So, by morning, you're naturally in a state of mild dehydration. And your brain cells, they really feel this, which slows everything down and directly causes that sluggish, foggy sensation. So, here's the key takeaway: a glass of water right after you wake up is the fastest way to get things back in balance. You're basically handing your brain cells the fuel they need to start firing on all cylinders. Okay, so you've hydrated. Let's move on to the second habit, which builds right on top of the first. Now it's time to give your brain the most powerful wake up signal that exists on planet Earth: sunlight. Now, to really get why light is such a big deal, we have to talk about a hormone called melatonin. Just think of it as your body's official go to sleep signal. It's produced when it's dark, and when you first wake up, there's usually a bunch of it still lingering in your system. And this, right here, is the magic trick. Sunlight is the biological off switch for melatonin. When that light hits your eyes in the morning, even just for a few minutes, it sends an unmistakable message to your brain to slam the brakes on melatonin production. It's how you switch from sleep mode to awake mode. And what happens next is this amazing chain reaction. Just look at the difference. With sunlight, your sleep hormone, melatonin, goes down, and that allows your mood-boosting serotonin to go up. You feel awake. But without that sunlight signal, the sleep hormone just kind of hangs around, keeping you stuck in that groggy, foggy state for hours. All right, you've hydrated your cells, you've sent the sunlight signal to your brain. The third and final piece of this reset is to get your body moving. Now, this is a really, really important point. We are not talking about hitting the gym for an intense workout here. Not at all. The goal is simply activation. Think a quick walk around the block, a few minutes of stretching, that's it. And the benefits are almost immediate. That gentle movement starts pumping more oxygen-rich blood right up to your brain, which sharpens your focus right away. Plus, your body releases endorphins, those natural mood boosters, which just sets this awesome, positive, and energetic tone for the whole rest of your day. So let's put all the pieces of the puzzle together. This isn't just a random list of healthy things to do. It's a synergistic system. It's designed to let you take direct control over how your brain wakes up. So there it is, your three-step morning reset. First, you hydrate to turn on your brain's lights. Then you get sunlight to flip the switch from sleep to awake. And finally, you move gently to activate your body and your mind. See how they all work together? And really, if there's one big idea to walk away with, it's this. When you take intentional control of the first 20 minutes of your day, you stop just reacting to how you feel when you wake up, and you start actively designing your mood, your focus, and your energy for the hours ahead. So I'll just leave you with this thought. We all want to have better days, right? More focus, more energy, more enjoyment. Well, the science is crystal clear. The most powerful place to start is right at the very beginning. So the question isn't really if this works, it's are you going to try it tomorrow?